Hello, good to see you. I'm back with another tactic test. This one's a retest. I've already tested this tactic on 24.1 and I called it Sean's 4-2-4 attack. Done very well. I think got 218 points and it was in third place. But I haven't retested it, but now I've got round to doing it on 24.2. When you download the tactic, it's actually called Attacking 4-2-4 DM Wide Custom Tick Attacker when you download it. But I called it Sean's 4-2-4 attack just to make it a little bit shorter for me. Right, like I say, if you want to download it, link will be in the description below. If you can't download it for any reason, I'm not going to run over the instructions at the end of the video because I've already done that on the version 24.1. What I will do is link up that video if you need the instructions, just in case you're playing on console. So, enough talking, let's get to the retest and let's see how Man City do this time. Well, it started off so well, beating Arsenal in the Community Shield 3-1 and beating them in the third round of the Carabao Cup 2-1, but sadly lost against Norwich in the quarter-final on penalties though. But the FA Cup is more like it, where we went on to win it, beating Everton in the final 3-0. We also won the Super Cup, but we beat Sevilla 7-1. We scored a lot of goals. In the Champions League now, the group stages, we topped the group, but it was very close. We won 3, drew 2, lost 1, finished on 11 points, but PSV on 11 points as well. And RB Leipzig on 10 points. It was very close. In the knockout rounds, how well did it do? We knocked out Galatasaray. We knocked out Borussia Dortmund in the quarterfinal. Real Madrid in the semi-final. We beat them at home 3-2. We lost 2-1 away from home. Goes to penalties. And we sadly lost on penalties. And then we look at the Premier League and we're champions. And that puts a smile on my face because we won 30, drew 6, lost 2, scored 119 goals, which is great. Conceded 33, but we got a good points tally of 96. And when we track their season, they dropped down to 4th place in week 3, but then they've been top ever since week 4 and just been absolutely amazing. Player stats now, and Haaland's got 62 goals. He has got an injury now as well. He's injured for 2 to 5 weeks, been injured since the 27th of April, so he basically missed all of May. Doku scored 22 goals as well out of 24 appearances. 24 as a sub. That's fantastic. Alvarez, 20 goals. A lot of goals being scored. Assist-wise, it's Kevin De Bruyne with 26. The best performer in the league is Haaland with a 7.78. And when we look at the clean sheets, we got 21. Team stats now, most points a game, a 2.53. Most goals, top here by about nearly 40 goals. Because second place of Aston Villa of 81. But we scored 119 goals. Most shots for, 770. Fewer shots against, fair place here, 278. Most possession, 4th place here with 58%. Most dribbles made, 6th place here with 638. Most clean sheets, 2nd place here with 16. Fewest conceded, 2nd place here conceding 33 for the season. So good going forward and good defensively as well. 96 points, a good start for the tactic testing league. Right, now let's test it with Brighton. And will they let this tactic down? Let's find out. Their Carabao Cup journey ends in the 4th round against Newcastle, where they lost at home as well, 2-1. And in the FA Cup, they got knocked out in the 3rd round. It's another home game as well, where they lost against Villa 3-1. And when we check out their Europa League, just like Man City, they just about qualified for the knockout rounds. They won 3, drew 1, lost 2, finished on 10 points. Marseille on 10 points. Aberdeen on 5 points. The big surprise is Villarreal only on 5 points. In the knockout rounds, well, it's only bloody Liverpool. They seem to always knock us out of the Europa League. The away leg was just good, 1-0, but the home leg this time letting us down, where we got thrashed 5-1. And in the league, we finished in 11th place. We won 11, drew 11, lost 16, goals for 73, goals against 80, -7 goal difference and a points tally of 44. And when we tracked their season, they were doing okay, round about where they should be, then just dropped off a little bit near the end of the season. They lost 6-0 against Brighton, second to last game of the season. And then last game of the season was a away game against Tottenham, where they drew 4-4. And their top goal scorer is Pedro with 18 goals, Evan Ferguson with 16, Ansu Fati with 12. Assists, what do we have? Gross with 16. Their best performer is Evan Ferguson with a 7.14. And when we look at the clean sheets, they've got 9. On to team stats now. And what lists are we on? Most goals, we're on this list. 6th place, 73. Most shots for, 6th place here, 486. And it's most possession, we're on 8th place here with 54%. And those are the only lists that were on 11th place. 44 points with Brighton is okay. Lucky for us, Man City got 96 points. So we're looking okay so far. Now let's check out Luton's results. And when we check out their Cup journey, well, it ends in the second round, losing. Disappointing, losing to Swansea, but I suppose it was away from home and it was on penalties. In the FA Cup, they got knocked out against Chelsea, but it did take a replay. We drew 2 at home, but then away from home, Stamford Bridge, we lost 3-0. And this is what I love about Luton in the league, doing better than Brighton. 9th place, 114, drew 9, lost 15, goals for 67, goals against 67, goal difference of 0, and a points tally of 51. And when we track their season, I'm loving this. They had a really poor start up to week 12, and the comeback was on. All the way as high as 8th at one point, dropping down to low as 12th again, fighting their way back though, where they finished on 9th place with the last game of the season with a 1-1 draw against Brighton. And their top goal scorer is Carlton Morris, having the time of his life, scoring 24 goals. Jacob Brown getting 15. Assist-wise, what do we have? Ross Barkley with 11. Their best performer is Carlton Morris with a 7.14, 24 goals. That is a great season for him. Clean sheets, we've got 8. And when we look at team stats, we're on 2 lists. 5th place here was 67 goals. Most shots for 5th place here were 507. And that's a lot, but it's been a good season with Luton. 51 points. That's a very good season. Right. Let me out the points, see how well it's done. I don't think it's done as well as last time on 24.1. But we will find out after I've added up the points. So let's take a look. Sean's 4-2-4 attack comes in at the 15th spot at 155, drew 26, lost 33, goals for 259, goals against 180, goal difference of 79. It won 4 trophies and a points tally of 191. Not quite the same as last time on 24.1 where it got 218 points. Thank you so much for watching. If you will need the instructions, there will be a video in the description. Like I said, I've already tested this tactic and got over the position. So if you need that, watch that video as well and the instructions will be there. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you then.